A very warm namaste from India. I'm Dr. Sunita Singh, presently working as Assistant Professor in Department of Chemistry, Navya Kanya Mahavidyalaya, University of Lucknow, Lucknow, India. It is an indeed pleasure and honor for me to be part of this first Congress of STRAFA, which is going to held in Bucharest. And a special mention to Dr. Stephen, who have given me this opportunity to be part of this Congress. As this Congress has a theme of epitherapy, aromatherapy, and phytotherapy, and I think these topics are very apt in this present scenario because after COVID, we have seen that people are going towards the traditional medicine system, or we can say people are going back to the nature. And in this nature, as we know that Mother Nature has so many, we can say, wealth of different, I can say, different products or uh, uh, things that is useful for different types of ailments. And especially in India, we have a traditional medicine system of Ayurveda, Unani, and Siddha, where we have seen the visual effect or the possible effect of these herbs to cure the different types of ailments. As our theme is concentrated on aromatherapy also, and aromatherapy is basically based on the use of different types of essential oils. And we have a very particular notion about essential oil, or we can say anything that comes from nature, like if this thing is directly come from the nature, so it has minimal side effects or no side effects. But but before using any type of products from this, we can say organic or a natural product, we should know about their side effects also because, especially in case of aromatherapy, we know different types of applications of essential oils through oral administration or inhalation has take place, and there are reports where we have seen the negative side of essential oils on persons and especially in childs and different age groups. So we can't say or we can't give a disclaimer that essential oils have no side effects. That's why I have chosen this topic of a closer look to the safety profile of essential oils. And I would like to also mention that one of my review article on this topic has been published in the one of the open access journal. And that's I have discussed these that points of that article in this presentation. So I think you are going to like it. What are essential oils? We know that plants are able to synthesize two kinds of oils, fixed oils and essential oils. Essential oils are mixtures of volatile organic compounds that originate from a single batch, single botanical source, and these oils create flavor and fragrance of the plant. Especially in essential oils, we have seen that they have a uh, applications of defense mechanism in the plants and they provide fragrance to the plant. And because they are called essential because of their essence which they give to the plant. It is also believed that in middle ages they are part of a life or they are essential to the life. In modern times, essential oils are defined as the essence or extract of the plant's aroma or flavor. There are lavender smells like lavender because of the oil contained within the plant. These essential oils contain different types of components, volatile and non-volatile, which are responsible for their therapeutic properties. Either they present in a as a major component or present in a very traces amount, but they impart a very important role when we discuss their phytochemical properties or their therapeutic properties. They are generally mixture of hydrocarbons and oxygenated compounds derived from these hydrocarbons. The odor and taste of these oils is mainly determined by these oxygenated compounds, and they have a various class of compounds that are present in hydrocarbons like alcohols, ketone, aldehydes. So this chemical complexity of these essential oils provide a wide range of applications to these essential oils. So if a volatile oil contain over 200 components, and they have some components which are present in trace amount, but they we can't ignore these trace elements or trace amount of these compounds because they play a very vital role in their therapeutic applications. More than 3,000 essential oils are known to date, and among which approximately 300 are commercially exploited by food, beverages, and pharmaceutical markets for their different properties like antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, anti-carcinogenic, anti-diabetic, anti-mutagenic, and anti-proliferative. And some commonly known essential oils are caraway, cinnamon, lemongrass, fennel, ginger, juniper, thyme, tea tree, peppermint, rosemary. So these are the more explored essential oils that are present in the markets. And due to their antioxidant properties, they are used in food and beverages for extending their shelf life and for giving the essence to the food. They have been used. And as we are growing, or the consumers have become more aware about the natural, uh, we can say positive side, positive applications or positive effects of these natural compounds. So people are shifting towards these type of alternatives. So they are widely used, especially in recent decades. We have seen many research articles, review articles have been focused on the therapeutic applications of these essential oils. Uh, Usage of essential oils, when we talk about in aromatherapy, it is basically aromatically, internally, and topically. Aromatically means we are using the essential oil through the aroma, means like fragrance. Internally means we are ingesting that essential, and topically on the surface we are using these essential oils. So these are the basic pathways which are used by the aromatherapist or aromatherapy for using essential oils. These are some of the application procedures of aromatherapy, where we have inhalations, bath, compresses, facial steams, massages, and diffusers, where we use where the basic component is essential oil. Like in inhalation, this is the use of essential oil on hot uh, compress using diffusers, and in baths, we use some drops of essential oil in water and have a bath. In diffusers, we have different type of incense sticks or candles for this purpose. We use essential oils in massages. So these are some of the application, like in I have told about aromatically, internally, and topically. So these are the basic application procedure of using essential oils. Uh, uh, the focus of our presentation is the safety profile, and I came to this point. This is the toxicity related to the essential oils, because we have seen the how they can be used for different purposes, and this is what happened to one of the person who has used wild orange doTERRA essential oil, and on the same day she went on tanning, and this kind of chemical burn when they have used essential oils. So these are the some of the skin related issues that has been caused due to the use of essential oils, or they have exposed to the sunlight. There are some factors which affect the properties of essential oils. And before using these essential oils, we should consider all the precautions that are mentioned by the aromatherapists or the practitioners who are giving these essential oils to us, because these are looking very we can say it's not look good, and may have severe effect. And I have reported some reports where we have seen different types of toxicity in the person who have used essential oils. These are the some of the adverse effects of essential oils, which include sensitization, irritation, photosensitization, dermatitis, neurotoxicity, organ toxicity. as well as different types of endocrine imbalances. Sensitization is an allergic reaction that occurs after repeated exposure to an essential oil or its constituents. It manifests as skin inflammation, itching, redness, and blisters. Irritation, which is an inflammatory response that occurs after direct contact with an essential oil. Photosensitization is a very important phenomena which occurs when essential oils are exposed to the sunlight, and it is a reaction that occurs when an essential oil or its constituents make the skin more sensitive to sunlight. It manifests as severe sunburn, blistering, and pigmentation. Dermatitis is related to the skin inflammation, where it includes different types of rashes, dryness, and cracking in the skin. Neurotoxicity is a toxic effect on the nervous system because as we inhale the different types of vapors of essential oils, so it affects our central nervous system also. And organ toxicity is also reported in some of the consumption of essential oil. It manifests as jaundice, abdominal pain, vomiting, renal failure also. And in endocrine imbalances, it disturbs the hormonal system of the person who have used these essential oils, and it affects the reproductive system, thyroid function, and blood sugar levels, and the mood of that person. So these all side effects has been reported in samples of people who have used essential oils. So we can't fully say that these essential oils are safe, or we can use these essential oils under the guidance of some experienced aromatherapist. We can't go and buy some essential oil and start using it without any guidance. Will be a dangerous thing for us. These are some of the components present in essential oils which are reported to be toxic in nature, like carboxyl, polygon, saprol, soralene, thujone, cinnamaldehyde, camphor, bergeptin. So these are some of the components that are reported having toxicity, having responsible for the toxicity of essential oils. They are used in the natural preservative form, and they are generally considered as generally recognized as safe by Food Drug and Administration. And for knowing the toxicity of essential oils, we generally use one of the evaluating method, that is median lethal dose. And in various reports were done in animal models, the acceptable range of essential oils and their chemical composition is 1 to 20 gram per kg of the body weight. So these toxic related evaluations are needed because of the side effects reported in recent years, which includes the oestrogenic and carcinogenic and abortifacient effects of these essential oils. So there are very less methods which has been applied for knowing the toxicity of the essential oils. But on a wider range, we use this median lethal dose for determining the dose which is harmful for the particular person or particular body weight. Skin sensitization, as I have told, it is a type of inflammation in the skin. Compounds like citral, cinnamaldehyde, geraniol, eugenol, coumarin, linalool, all these have responsible for allergic reactions. There are reports which have reported the side effects, or we can say these components have the ability to uh, make the skin sensitized, make the skin to be sensitized towards the external factors, and it can cause modification in proteins of the skin and induce a, delayed response of the T cell mediated system. Photosensitization or phototoxicity. In case of essential oil, the chemical components present in essential oils absorb light and cause skin irritation. Soralenes or furanocoumarins are a class of phototoxic compounds that are present in essential oils, which are mainly derived from citrus species, parsley leaf, cumin, and marigold. So these are photosensitive components that are present in the essential oils. Other physiological toxicity that are related with these essential oil includes the different, in one of the experimental studies done on rat, essential oils of Hisophus officinalis and Salvia officinalis at the doses of 0.5 gram per kg and 0.13 gram per kg given peritoneally is found to involve developing conversions and standard conversion evoking components of essential oils are polygon, camphor, thujone. So they have convulsive effect. And Anethum gravulans, Salvia officinalis, eucalyptus species induces seizures, especially in children. Some essential oils are found to be abortifacients and can induce miscarriages and abortion during pregnancy. Mentha pyligium, Petroselinum sativum, or Juniperus sabina essential oils uh, having apiol, sabinyl acetate, polygon as major component, and they are generally avoided in pregnancy. The lipophilic nature of essential oils make them able to cross the placenta and even disturbs the fetal circulation system. So it is advisable to have a, we can say, have a proper guidance before using these essential oils, especially in pregnancy time. Some essential oils have been reported to cause genotoxicity and carcinogenicity. Essential oils of Ocimum species and Artemisia species were carcinogenic in nature. Eugenol is one of the major components of clove essential oil is found to be genotoxic and causes aberration at the chromosomal level in cells. And in higher doses of essential oils of peppermint and Anicum gravulans have been reported to have cytotoxic and genotoxic nature in lymphocytes of humans. So the we can say the presentable thing that has been presented to all consumers about essential oils looks very fancy and very attractive, but these dark points are we cannot say fully hidden, but people are very less aware of these side effects, and they just use essential oils for different types of purposes, starting from skin to inhalation to different types of massages without any proper guidance. There have been enough pieces of evidences suggesting that some essential oils can disrupt the endocrine system, and topical administration of tea tree and lavender essential oils have prepubertal gynecomastia in patients. And the data relating to the essential oils toxicity in mammals are relatively low as compared to the animal models. So we have a very large scope of knowing about the toxicity of essential oil, especially in human models. We have reported data, but they are mainly focused on the animal model. And a dose of 400 milligram per kg of Cysium aromaticum significantly reduces the body weight, and the LD lethal dose value for oral dose was found to be 4,500 milligram per kg approximately. So these all data shows that essential oils have side effects, and before using we should know the safety profile of these essential oils. We have germacrene D and neryl acetate of eupatorium have lethal dose value equal to 16.3 to 22.0 microgram per ml. And recently in the US and Australia, acute intoxication cases were reported with symptoms such as vomiting, convulsions, polypnea, and nausea. And clove, tea tree oil, eucalyptus, cinnamon, and wintergreen oils are also responsible for these type of intoxication cases. And oral consumption of eucalyptus oil found to be very dangerous, especially in young children. And even a fatal case has been reported of a 8-month-old baby. This is what happened. I have shown this figure uh, before also. So what precautions we should have before buying or before going to the applications of essential oil? We should read the labels. We should pay attention to any warnings on essential oil packaging. Strong oils, essential oils with having strong chemistry should always to be diluted before topical applications. This includes like using different types of carrier oils in it, like mixing different type, diluting the concentrated essential oil. Next one is areas to avoid like eyes, nose, broken skin. We should avoid these sensitive areas. Sun sensitivity, I have told about the phototoxicity of different types of component. So we should may try to don't expose the skin which has been applied with essential oils in the sun. Dilution is one of the uh, thing that we can we minimize the skin sensitivity uh, using this dilution method. And safe storage, we should make sure to have store these essential oils out of reach of children. Keep oils away from excessive light or heat. And last one is the supervise young children. We should avoid or use essential oils in proper guidance when we are giving them to the children. So we should uh, take care of these precautions before using essential oils. So in conclusion, I would say even though various agencies recommend the essential oils as safe additive, their toxicological and safety issues cannot be ignored. Investigation on the toxicological assessment is limited to the animal model, which should be expanded more and more. In vivo evidences are very scarce in the literature. So these toxicological assessments are also needed and helpful in exploring the therapeutical potentials of essential oil. And the risk of adverse effects of essential oils depends on several factors, and we should consider these factors like quality, purity, concentration, dosage, and route of administration, individual sensitivity. So these factors should be considered when we are going to the essential oil applications for any type of ailments, and we should have a layout, or we have consider all these points like quality, purity, drug interactions, individual sensitivity before the application of essential oils for any type of problem or any type of disease or any type of if we are considering them as a curing thing for any type of disease. These are some of the sources, and I have mentioned my paper, which is in MOG Biology and Medicine Journal, and it is a mini review on the safety profile of essential oils. And once again, thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. And if anyone has any type of query, my mail is with Dr. Stephen. He or she can ask me. And thank you, and have a nice day. Thank you.